If you're a freelance creative and you work for free a lot, you struggle to communicate the prices to your clients, always worry that you overcharge or undercharge, you don't feel confident about your prices, you work overtime, can't say no, and can't find your ideal clients, this video is for you. Hello my fellow creator, my name is Stancy, I'm a freelance creator. Why do I always say that? Hello my fellow creator, my name is Stancy, I'm a freelance creative and a brand product photographer, currently living my best life on an island, and I used to struggle with all of those issues too. There were many months when I didn't make any profit, even though I've had all the skills, knowledge, creativity and experience to earn the money. From one client to the next, I had different money-related issues until I figured out the root cause. And it turns out so many creative people are struggling with that as well for years without even knowing it. It took me at least 6 months to figure out the root cause and another 6 months to work through it. So in today's video, I'll share with you that one big thing that's holding us back to hopefully help you overcome the money-related issues so much faster. Let's dive deep into that. My freelance journey started in 2018 as I became a part-time social media manager while working full-time in a corporation and studying full-time in a university. It was an intense start, but I was determined to build a fulfilling career for myself and design a free lifestyle. Doing what I want, how I want, and when I want has always been my priority. Working in a corporation and making rich men richer is not how I want to spend my life. I was able to quit my corporate job and transition to a creative career within 6 months, but being a social media manager just wasn't it. Social media management sucked out too much of my energy because it was too many things to focus on for one person. Also, I have ADHD, so that didn't help. So in the summer of 2020, I decided to focus on what I do best, product photography. And I was so excited to finally take that leap because I figured out what kind of creative career I want to pursue. But this is when all of those issues started. I loved doing product photography for brands, coming up with ideas, creating mood boards, styling products with props, taking photos, editing photos. I loved every single step of the process, but I struggled to make money. And I had a lot of internal issues, especially during communication about money with my clients and potential clients. A few months in, I found myself in a situation when I wasn't doing what I want, for the clients that I want, for the money that I want. And instead of having a free lifestyle, I used to work all the time, even past midnight. This coffee is shit. You know how they say that we quit 9 to 5 to work 24/7? That was me. And I persuaded myself that I'm doing this just because I enjoy it so much. The coffee is still shit. I worked for free a lot. Too much, and working for free is how we start. When we have no reviews and no credibility, we need to do some work for free to gain those. But there is a line. You can't only work for free, especially for the same client. You can't do any additional services on top for free, and you can't do test projects for your potential clients when you already have a portfolio and some reviews. I struggled to communicate prices to my potential clients. It felt like whatever I say will be too much for them, so I immediately gave them a discount as an apology for such a high price, which by the way was really low. I would charge like 300 euro for 12 photos. I would often worry that I undercharged or overcharged. If a client would immediately agree to the price I offer, I would think, I undercharged, could have charged more. And if they declined, I would think, that's because of the price. That's because I overcharged them. Now I understand that it's not always about me and my price. I wasn't confident about my prices either. I would say a price thinking that it's too high. But then, in the middle of the project, when I will have to deal with an unexpected client issue or work overtime, I would think, I undercharged them because it doesn't worth the money. It was supposed to be a fast and easy project, but now I'm drowning here. I worked overtime to please my clients. They would reach me out with a project saying that it's urgent, and I would jump on it and stay up way past midnight trying to finish it, only to discover the next day that it wasn't that urgent. Could have waited another day or two, and I could have slept. I also couldn't say no. If a client asked me to do something on top of product photography, like to design something, for example, I would agree just because I have some skills and I want the money. But it's not something I want to be hired for. I don't have a portfolio for design or anything like that. And the most difficult of all was that I couldn't find my ideal clients. Somebody who would hire me, for my creative input, for my vision of their products. I didn't want to be hired for the prices I offer or the location I'm in or the convenience of my services. I wanted to be hired for me, for my creative ideas by clients who are ready to pay my worth. It's crazy to even think that all of those seemingly different issues were caused by one mindset flaw. It actually took me a while to uncover the root of the problem, and I'll share with you in a moment how I've done that. But here is that mindset flaw that kept holding me back. It actually was a limiting belief that I can't charge money for something if I'm having fun. I can't charge money if it's fun. Taking product photos feels like play, like something fun. How can I charge money if I'm having fun doing it? I will do it for cheap. I'll do it for free. I just really want to do it. And it's a paradox, because to be able to do what you love long term, it needs to financially sustain your lifestyle. Otherwise, you will have to give up on your dream job and do something else instead. So there I was, sleep deprived, burnt out, broke, and disappointed. Rock bottom. This exciting creative endeavor that I started turned out to be a miserable misadventure. At the same time, I was determined to build my creative career. There was no plan B. There is no way I get employed to make rich men richer. I had to figure this out. And this is how I got to the root of the problem. Psychotherapy, meditation, journaling, psychedelic trips, self-reflection. These are my pillars of self-development. I always use this for the areas of my life where I feel stuck and where I consistently face challenges. During my work with a psychologist, which has been highly effective for me, I uncovered an even deeper underlying limiting belief that was holding me back, that I didn't deserve to be paid for fun work. I didn't believe I deserve it. Someone else? Yes, they are worthy. Me? I'm not so sure I'm good enough. Low self-worth is what so many creative people struggle with without even knowing it. Low self-worth is why so many creative people don't even try to build a creative career. If you're still watching, then you're obviously very close to making it happen for yourself. And make sure you stay tuned for the next video on my channel about a practical guide to make money as a freelance creative. Tune in to get your dose of motivation, learn some actionable steps, and take a part in a giveaway. I'll be giving away something very valuable for a creative person who wants to make money for fun work. Meanwhile, go to the description of this video and download my free PDF guide of starting a creative career in 6 steps. I use those 6 steps to start my creative career, and now I'm just hoping to help you a little bit on your journey. What's good about a limiting belief is that it's just a belief, so we can change that. Let's talk about how to do it. First of all, be open to changing your beliefs. Be open to new beliefs. We get attached to them, we make them a part of our personality, and it's honestly very sad to see how rigid some people are and how unwilling they are to change, even though they are suffering from their own limiting beliefs. But it's something that cannot be imposed from the outside. It needs to come from within, and I'm hoping my video will help you to feel it from within. We need to realize that changing a belief is not self-betrayal. Changing a belief is a form of serving ourselves. It's for the best. Change your beliefs to live a better life. Second, get to the core of the problem. Our beliefs are formed as a result of our experience, and you need to dig deeper with the help of psychotherapy, meditation, journaling, and other tools to find where this limiting belief is stemming from. What was that foundational core experience that formed all of the other experiences in your life? As a starting point, I recommend you to journal about your first ever money experience. How did you learn that money exists? I highly recommend you to figure that out because it can give you a direction where to go next. Third, think like a child. All of our foundational core beliefs are formed in our childhood. That's why so many limiting beliefs sound so silly. Why can't I make money for things that are fun? That's ridiculous. Now I understand that, but to understand where this limiting belief is coming from, we need to think like our past self. How did your child's brain make that connection? I, for example, saw my parents work on their business from morning till the late night, and I didn't see how they were enjoying it. So I made a simple connection as a child. To make a lot of money, you need to suffer and struggle at work, and you need to work so hard that you barely can see your family. Fourth, find proof that your limiting belief is wrong. Find proof in your life. Make a new connection with your adult brain. Look for the proof among your family and friends or bloggers that you follow. I can be your proof. I can be your proof because if I could monetize my creativity and build a creative career around that, then you can do it too. You can make money for doing fun things. A lot of money, actually. There is a lot of money in this world, and you can have some of that. You deserve it. The last fifth step is to form a new belief and act on it. My new belief is that I deserve to be paid for fun work. I can have fun at work and I can receive a lot of money for that. A few weeks after I realized that, I found a new client through the word of mouth and they were ready to pay 1,500 euro per project, as opposed to 300 that I was charging before. It worked. I still work for that client. We have wonderful relationships and I absolutely love contributing to their business. So how did everything change? Well, I only work for free on personal projects now, where I have the full freedom to do whatever I want. Usually it's for my YouTube channel to demonstrate something to you guys, or for my online courses about product photography on Skillshare. I have no issues communicating my prices to potential clients, and I'm open that my product photography projects start from 2,000 euro. I know my worth, so I never worry about overcharging or undercharging. I feel confident about my prices, I protect my boundaries with clients, and my portfolio and my prices attract my ideal clients to me. Now I've grown to appreciate all of those money-related issues with my clients because I realized that they kept happening and repeating themselves like patterns to bring this limiting belief to the surface. In the moment they felt awful, but they helped me to get rid of something that was holding me back. If you want to hang out with me on the island, watch this video right here. And if you're feeling stuck in life and you need to make a breakthrough, I recommend watching this video with my personal guide on how to make that happen. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace!